With me today is Dr. Laura Sicola from Vocal Impact Productions. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
My work is in leadership communication and executive presence. It's about helping leaders to ensure that they're not just seen as the brains behind the operation, but as the voice and the face that belong in front of it. So we need to take that leadership position and turn those people into master influencers. And I've had the joy of doing that for well over a decade now.
So when you say master influencers, what do you mean by that exactly?
So a master influencer is a leader of leaders. When you talk as a master influencer, you're able to captivate your audience. They are very clear on the fact that you not only have the vision and understand where we need to go and how we need to get there, but you have the ability to inspire them to get on board with that vision with you. And they also have the confidence in you to know that you are the person who's going to be able to get them there.
Why is that communication so hard? And you would almost think that people in those positions would already have those skills.
There are a variety of reasons why people would call. One, it can be for you because you feel like your career has sort of stalled out or you're not getting the results that you want. Or it could be maybe for someone else that you are looking to groom as part of succession planning. You know that they've got the technical expertise to do the job, but they are missing something else. And that something is in that executive presence world, in the communication or the soft skills, which I hate that term soft skills because I think they're actually quite hard, ironically. But knowing that they have to close that gap for that person to be ready for the next position, that's the key. If it's for you, maybe it's because you found that now suddenly you are in the spotlight, on camera, on stage, or in the public eye a lot more than you're used to, or at least comfortable with. But either way, you need to be able to project confidence, authority, credibility, and relatability. If you can't do that, you're not going to be believed and you're not going to have the impact that you want.
What kind of changes have you seen in some of the people you've worked with?
Oh, I've seen great changes. I love seeing the before and after. Really, miracles of sort of night and day difference can happen when you put the right effort in the right place. So, for example, there's one person I worked with who was in line for the CFO position at a global company. They knew he was technically the right person for the job, but there was that something missing. And he suffered from what I like to call the expert's curse. And that means that you just know way too much about a particular topic. So your explanations end up getting too bogged down in minutia and technical detail, and you just watch people's eyes glaze over. So he lacked influence. And when they called me, it was because the board had said at one point in no uncertain terms, "We don't understand you when you talk. So either fix it, or when the day comes that the spot opens up, we'll find somebody else to fill it." So quite the ultimatum. So we worked on really helping him to figure out not just how to share the information, but how to tell the story of the data, how to bring it to life. So 6 months later, they had their next annual meeting, which he led, and to his credit, he totally nailed it. He had everybody in the palm of his hand, and afterward, the feedback that he received was that there was no longer any concern about his readiness for the role.
Is there a generic piece of advice you could give to people that that they can try on themselves?
I also like to use the rule of 60 to 60, meaning that the first 60 seconds of you talking sets everybody else's expectations for the value that you're going to bring to the next 60 minutes of conversation. So you can't afford to sit there and bumble your way through your introduction until you eventually get into your groove. You need to hit the ground running.
How can people get in touch with you?
Very simple. They can go to my website, which is www.vocalimpactproductions.com. And if they go to vocalimpactproductions.com/Fox, they can get my video, 3-Step Storytelling, how to use data to inspire change.
Dr. Sicola, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.